What's happening, Ninja Maniacs? Yes, it's Kelly and Bryan again. Bryan with BKU University. And today we're going to get into how to build an IDX squeeze page. No, not only build an IDX squeeze page, but how to get that page over to Facebook, create an ad that generates leads today. We're going to do it in under 10 minutes. So stay tuned. Bryan, let's jump right into this thing, man, and show these people how to build a proper IDX squeeze page and get it over to Facebook to generate some killer leads. So without further ado, Jedi Master Bryan, take it away.
Absolutely. Go ahead and share your screen, Kelly. Let's dive right in and get this going. I've only got 10 minutes, so I got to be fast, but I'm sure that every single one of you will be able to do this in less than 10 minutes once we are done. So I'm going to go ahead and request remote control. Once you get that little pop-up, Kelly, just hit OK. Awesome. We're good to go. So the first thing that we're going to do is dive into lead engine again. Now, the other day we focused on landing pages. Today, we're going to focus on IDX squeeze pages. So the first thing that we do is we're going to click the button in the dropdown and we're going to select the domain. Then we're going to hit start building. So I've already chatted with Kelly a little bit before this, so I've got some of the pertinent information already ready to go. But the first thing that we're going to do when we land on this page is we want to make sure that you're focused on what you're looking into, whether you want to do a multi-property page, a single property, a seller squeeze, or a market report page. Right now, we're going to focus on multi-property, and we're going to be basing this on Lake County. So go ahead and type in your area, make sure that you click on the section, and that will populate. We're going to focus on homes between 250,000 and 400,000. So now that we've got our location dialed in, we've got our price range in, you can also go in and do minimum beds and baths if you would like. You can add in things like walk score. So if you're doing an ad, hey, if you're looking for a home with the best walk score, you can select that. But we're just going to jump up here to source. We want to make sure that when this lead comes in to KVcore, we know exactly where it came from. So we're going to say Facebook IDX landing page. So that's going to be what we're going to have set for a source on here.
And Bryan, just so you know, on this one, just type in the word renter and it'll pop up renter one. That's a drip campaign already set up. There you go.
Awesome. So we'll go ahead and plug in renter one for our hashtag.
Yeah, real quick. I know we're gonna keep it under 10 minutes. Guys, the reason he's doing this on my KVcore, we've set it up to have an automatic drip campaign for buyers on that hashtag. So when they come in and they hit that page, that hashtag will assign them to that drip campaign. So if they come in at 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't have to worry about it. They're going to automatically be into that drip campaign. All right, Bryan, go ahead.
Definitely. So the next thing that we're going to do for this Facebook cover photo, we're actually going to go ahead and use listings from the search results. Now, make sure that this is compliant in your area. It's not compliant everywhere, but it is where Kelly's at in Lake County. So we're going to go ahead and select use listings from search results. Now, this section right here is going to be a forced registration when these leads are looking at properties. So I like setting it actually at 3 versus 2. That way we get a couple of searches in, they get to feel good about the website, they start searching, and then we go ahead and hit them with the form so that we can capture their information. All we have to do now is go ahead and generate the link, and we're going to copy this link. We're going to move on over to Facebook Ads Manager and click Create so that we can create a new campaign. We're now going to run this as a traffic ad, and then we are going to name it down below. So I always name my campaign, my ad set, and my ad the same thing unless I'm running a lot of different tests. So I'm just going to call this IDX landing page traffic ad. And I'm actually going to copy this. And I'll jump back over and copy the URL again here in just a moment. So now we hit continue at the bottom once we've gone and thrown in the name of the ad. And on this first page, there's one thing that we need to make sure that we do: special ads category. This has to be selected as housing, otherwise it's going to it's not going to run. As soon as it goes through review and it realizes this is an ad campaign, it's going to dock your account. The higher number of docks that you have, the more that you've had rejected, the more ads that are rejected, the higher your cost per market is actually going to be with Facebook. So don't make that mistake. It could be very costly for you.
Bryan, set this up at 10 bucks a day, and let's go ahead and go live with this. And you and I can come back and do a video this weekend and see what the results are.
Absolutely. So I'm going to set this at $10 a day. Let's go ahead. Instead of picking any kind of a unique audience out of here, we've got a ton of stuff that's been loaded in already. We are just going to go with the generic audiences from Facebook. So what we're going to do is come down here to this detailed targeting, and we're going to add this in. But for some reason, I'm frozen on your screen, Kelly.
You're doing fine now.
There we go. All right. I'm back at it. Okay, so we're going to go down to locations, and we're going to hit edit right here. Once we hit edit, we're going to exit out of the United States. I like people living in this location, and we're going to type in Lake County.
Perfect.
And we're going to find Florida. Let's see if we got it here.
There you go, top.
There we go. Sorry, I've got a little delay on my end. Now we're going to go down to this demographics and interests, and we're going to type in Zillow.
That's a great demographic target.
We're going to type in Trulia. We're going to type in homes.com. We're going to type in realtor.com.
How about mortgages?
You can definitely do that. I was going to stop there, but let's go ahead and add some additional suggestions. Let's add in house hunting, property finder, mortgage calculator, and one that I actually do really like is pre-qualification lending. It's usually giving us a solid idea that somebody's interested in purchasing.
Those are great demographics to hit.
So now we're going to go ahead and scroll down. We're going to leave our placements automatic. Facebook's going to turn off the placements that are not performing the way that we would like them to. So we don't have anything to worry about there. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to scroll down, and we are going to go to the link that we're going to be sending everything directly to. So give me one moment. And we're going to be sending them to a website. I'm going to pop back over to KVcore. I'm going to copy this to clipboard, and then I'm going to paste this in right here. Now, once I paste this in, you're going to see that the ad populates here. So we automatically have single family condos, commercials, land rentals. So in this primary text, I'm just going to say, searching for a Lake County home between oops, I've got a little delay. Between 250K and 400K, question mark. And I need to make sure that K is capital. And that's all you've got to do. Go ahead and hit publish, and your ad is going to start running here probably within about an hour to 2 hours. That ad will be live, and it's going to start driving people to your KVcore. Once they've looked at 3 properties, it's going to request their information for them to go ahead and enter their email and their phone number, so you can start following up with them on autopilot.
That's fantastic.
How you feeling, Kelly?
Man, I'm looking at the ad that you created, and I'm sitting here, my marketing brain's going a mile a minute. And guys, Ninja Maniacs, those of you that are watching this, basically what he just did, you know, a lot of times, and Bryan, I don't know if you get this, but I get a lot of agents that call me because of my YouTube channel. I'm like, Kelly, I need help with Facebook, right? And the biggest thing they say is, I'm not tech savvy. Well, what Bryan just did, and guys, you can literally pause this and rewind this. You can take your KVcore, and within, I would say, 3 to 5 minutes, once you watch this video, you can literally go live with your ad. And if you've got a good campaign set up in KVcore, between you calling the lead and KVcore dripping to them, you've just increased your opportunity for a conversion. And this is really, at the end of the day, what it's about. A powerful CRM like KVcore, social media advertising, and then putting together the right type of ad. Bryan, this is how an agent can dominate their area and get to 3 to 5 closings in a month.
Absolutely.
What happens if an agent needs some more training, Bryan? What have we got set up? And those of you that are watching this, I want you to make sure you go below the video because, Bryan, there's something that your team has created. And tell me a little bit about it.
Absolutely. So we run Be Known Advertising, and I also have created Be Known University. We found that there's a lot of agents out there that want to kind of dabble and learn how to do it themselves. So what we've done is we've put together step-by-step instructions to show you exactly how to build out ads, how to set up KVcore to run on autopilot and convert those leads while you sleep, and how to do several other things like cultivating the right audience to target, farm, and market to. So we've got a lot of tips and tricks in there to help you grow your business and definitely close more deals.
I love it. All right, Ninja Maniacs, we just showed you in under 10 minutes how to go ahead and use your KVcore to build an IDX squeeze page, get it over to Facebook, and literally within an hour of it posting, start generating leads. So please make sure you hit subscribe and the bell, smash that like button if you like these videos, and be ready, Bryan, because we've got some more great videos coming up in the next 2 to 3 days.
We definitely do.
Awesome. I appreciate you, Bryan. Appreciate all you and your team do. And agents, don't forget, go get you something.